but no opening for her, till a big Tom of her own class sprang on a little pensioner with intent to rob. The victim dropped the meat to defend herself against the enemy, and before the all-powerful could intervene, the gray slummer saw her chance, seized the prize, and was gone. She went through the hole in Minzy's side door and over the wall at the back, then sat down and devoured the lump of liver, licked her chops, felt absolutely happy, and set out by devious ways to the rubbish yard where, in the bottom of an old cracker box, her family was awaiting her. A plaintive mewing reached her ears. She went at speed and reached the box to see a huge black tomcat calmly destroying her brood. He was twice as big as she, but she went at him with all her strength, and he did as most animals will do when caught wrongdoing. He turned and ran away. Only one was left, a little thing like its mother, but of more pronounced color, gray with black spots and a white touch on her nose, ears, and tail tip. There can be no question of the mother's grief for a few days, but that wore off, and all her care was for the survivor. That benevolence was as far as possible from the motives of the murderous old Tom, there can be no doubt, but he proved a blessing in the deep disguise, for both mother and Kit were visibly bettered in a short time. The daily quest for food continued. The meat man rarely proved a success, but the ash cans were there, and if they did not afford a meat supply, at least they were sure to produce potato skins that could be used to allay the gripe of hunger for another day. One night the mother cat smelt a wonderful smell that came from the East River at the end of the alley. A new smell always needed investigating, and when it is attractive as well as new, there is but one course open. It led Pussy to the docks a block away, and then out on a wharf, away from any cover but the night. A sudden noise, a growl and a rush were the first notice she had that she was cut off by her old enemy, the wharf dog. There was only one escape. She leaped from the wharf to the vessel from which the smell came. The dog could not follow, so when the fish boat sailed in the morning, Pussy unwillingly went with her and was seen no more. Section 2. The slum kitten waited in vain